Today on NBA 2K TV, it's our regular season finale. We look back at some of our favorite player interviews.
It gives you smiles.
Special guest, the professor, breaks down top NBA player moves.
He hesitates for a second, and he explodes in the basket.
We update you on all the 2K Pro Am road to the final. There's 100,000 VC going to the top play of the season. You vote on who wins it in 2K TV Interactive.
Male che produce il bene, la notte abbassa lo sguardo che guardarci non gli conviene. Siamo il bianco e siamo il nero, siamo Dio che appare davvero, siamo piccoli e perfetti come il mondo visto dal cielo.
Siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo fatti di sogni che non ci fanno dormire.
Per te cammino sulle mine, per te passo questo confine, portando nel bagagliaio cose che non ti posso dire. La mia vita è un film come al cine, io te poli opposti al caline. Solo tu mi rilassi alla fine, solo tu mi rilasci endorfine. Non mi fido delle altre bambine, siamo unici tigri albine. Sotto il sole di mezzanotte io ti scriverò le mie rime. E la nostra vita è musica, quindi rappo sopra il tuo battito. E quanta gente ci giudica, nessuno coglie quest'attimo. Sognavo che ero innocente, ma poi mi sono svegliato e tu non c'eri per niente e restavo il tipo sbagliato.
Siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo fatti di sogni che non ci fanno dormire, cose che non si possono dire. Insieme siamo
Ci cerchiamo come animali, a piedi nudi come i gitani, contro il mondo con le mani, come se non ci fosse un domani. Ora siamo pronti a tutto, a cose che non possiamo dire, a sogni che non fanno dormire. Noi siamo l'inizio e la fine. Non devo guardare il cielo per capire da dove piove. Se mi cerchi sono già altrove, indirizzo nuvola 9. Io che ti ho coperta d'oro.
Hello everyone, get action live on 2K Sports. It's the Chicago Bulls facing the Houston Rockets. Tip-off goes to Houston. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for Chicago right now, Kerr out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Tony Kukoc. Then there's Pippen. And it's Longley in at the center, filling out the middle.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Good on the second free throw. Here is Kerr. On the wing, Kukoc. Pass to Longley. Back to Kukoc. And Jordan has it in the corner. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Chicago shooting their first free throw of the night. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Kerr against Beverly. Down low. Here's Longley. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
Now here's Kerr. Josh Smith unable to get his shot to go. Kukoc pass to Longley. Kicks it to Jordan. And the rejection by Harden. And it's Houston on the break. And the shot is good.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And the rejection by Pippen. Jordan kicks to Kukoc. Here's Kerr. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. This is his second attempt at the line tonight. The free throw drops for Kerr. For the Houston Rockets, they won their last contest in that game against the Timberwolves at Target. Oh! Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Back to Kukoc. Howard with the steal. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Ariza.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
It's Harden with the drive. The second effort to the paint. Here's Howard. They shoot again. And it's good on the way in.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
There's the dish to Kerr. Pass to Longley. No luck. And it's Houston the other way.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Longley passes to Jordan. Kerr with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Kukoc kicks to Jordan. He feeds it to Pippen. Clock at 6. Here's Kerr. And the rejection by Smith. Pippen with the steal. They grab their own miss. Kerr's shot is good. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Floats one up. And it's Smith laying it in.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities. And we always talk about making your teammates better. That assist was right on target.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. So Smith will go to the line. That one on Kookin. Free throw good, Smith. Bulls trail by 4. Here's Jordan. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And the basket by Harden.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Jordan with it. And it's Harden picking him up. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Back to Ariza. Harden against Kerr. Feeds to Harden. From deep. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. It's on top by 6. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Houston.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
They've got Corey Brewer. Terry is out there with McDaniels. Then there's Beasley. And it's Capella in the 5 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Bulls trail by 6. It's tipped. Harper, no good. And it's the Rockets on the break. The Rockets shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
The pass to Wennington. Beasley with the steal. Here's McDaniels. Inside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Here's McDaniels following the basket by Michael Jordan. The shot by McDaniels, no good.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Kookin dishes to Harper. Passes to Jordan. Back to Harper. Outside, Kookin. Here's Jordan. The shot no good. So Houston will take it the other way. And it's the Rockets on the break. McDaniels passes to Beasley. Goes back up. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Free throw, good, Beasley.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Capella. Ariza comes in for Corey Brewer. James Harden, he's checked in for KJ McDaniels. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Jason Terry. Ariza goes in. And stolen by Jordan.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Harden kicks to Beasley. Here we go, all alone. Up the floor. Harper's shot's good.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's what we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And stolen by Jordan. And here's the break. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
Yeah, he got straight over the back and on top of him there, too, so nothing subtle about that one.
Bushler's checked in for Michael Jordan. Bulls trailed by 8. Howard with the steal. Harden kicks to Beasley. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Harden dishes to Beverly. Misses the 3. 1:37 left here in the second. Bushler. Luke Longley's checked in for Wennington. Rockets leading by 10. Here's Harden. He dishes it to Howard. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
That's his first personal foul.
Harper the pass to Rodman. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And finished off by Longley.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
And the Bulls making a change here. Kerr's checked in.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb. Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Harden kicks to Beasley. Down low. Here's Beverly. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Beverly's got the lead up to 13 now for the Rockets. Rodman. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And when we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Timeout for the Bulls.
You know, he just like every other coach can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around. And that's why he needed the timeout.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
They're sending guys to the line way more than they should here. They need to play good position defense and avoid the reach-in sloppy fouls.
Kerr against Harden. Beasley kicks to Ariza. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ariza's got 7 points here in this quarter.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defense.
And that does it for the first half of play. Rockets lead by 15. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
All right, Houston, coming out of the corner.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Just in attack mode, he was able to get in the lane at will in that first half.
Yeah, it really was aggressive attacking basketball at its finest. I mean, really a lot of fun to watch.
So for Chicago right now, Longley is out there with Kookin. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Kerr. And it's Pippen in a small foot.
Boy, a sluggish, muddy start to this second half. Still scoreless. You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Bulls trail by 18. Kerr kicks to Jordan. From down in the low post, it goes. Jordan's got 6 points.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Out to the right wing. Back to Harden. Smith with a screen on Kerr. Harden dishes to Smith. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Pippen kicks to Kerr. And stolen by Howard. The three from Harden. The rebound by Pippen. Bulls trail by 18. For 3, Kerr. And that's collected by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And it's Chicago with the rebound. Kookin just got his 3rd rebound on the night. The drive by Jordan. And here's Kerr from the arc. Kerr with another miss.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up. He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
Here's Harden. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. For Houston, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. The first free throw is good. Some changes for Chicago. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. And it's Rodman in for Jordan. And both free throws good for James Harden. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. To the middle. Here's Kerr. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Sally, he's checked in for Chicago. Bushler comes in for Scottie Pippen. Rockets leading by 11. The feed now to Beverly. Harden can't hit.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Here's Rodman. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Dwight Howard. The Bulls have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
At the line for 2. Timeout charge to Houston.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
and did not seem happy about how things are going on right now and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
No good on the second free throw.
And you know, the new court projection visuals, all the rage in the NBA now. Instead of having to use a screen over the court, they just project video and images straight onto the court. I think before long, you'll see it everywhere.
For Chicago, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Houston leading by 9. Beverly, the pass to Howard. No good.
That's an example there, guys, of contesting the shot and corralling the board. That's really all you can ask of a guy at that end of the floor.
Dishes to Curry. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And so here is Houston. They led by as many as 18 points.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Out to the right wing. Outside, Rodman. But they recover it. And again, Chicago. No good.
Solid. Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Timeout called the Rockets.
There we go, fans. Keep it going for your Rockets Power Dancers.
.46 seconds left to play here in the third. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The drive by Jordan. And it's sent back by Howard.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Jordan with it. Now Smith defending. The kick out to Harper. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate. Staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Beverly dishes to Harden. And Beverly kicks to Harden. Pass to Ariza. Jacks up a three. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
Now, man,
The Rockets on top. They lead by 12. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Ariza is the small forward and Smith the 4. Everly and Harden, they're the backcourt. And it's Howard in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Rodman passes to Harper. It's Jordan on the wing. And it's sent back by Howard. And here's Harden. Six on the shot clock. He kicks it to Smith. That's tipped. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Kookin, she's checked in for Chicago. Kerr comes in for Harper. Kicks to Kerr. From downtown, it's hauled in by Beverly.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
And they double up Jordan. Kukoc from outside. And the Bulls with another miss.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
From deep, Harden. Another miss by Harden. Bulls trail by 15. Here's Pippen. And that one is stuffed right through.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Harden draws the double. To the inside. Back to Ariza. Lets it go from 11. Misses off the right eye. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
From deep, Jordan. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got his 8th assist in the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
All right, Houston, coming on the court are your own Rockets power dancers. Give it up!
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
And the Rockets making a change here. Capella's checked in.
In the first half, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes. But finding themselves down now, they've started to cast up a lot more triples.
Harden outside. The dish to Capella. And stolen by Jordan. And here they go. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And you know, it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been stellar as well.
Got a piece of it. And the whistle blew, so that'll be a shooting foul. Great defensive effort there with the blocked shot. But he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up right now. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Dwight Howard's checked in for the Rockets.
Dwight Howard.
It's deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And here's Harden for three. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And that's 21 points for James Harden. The drive by Jordan.
Rockets foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They lead by 8. 1:21 left here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Three-pointer. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Ariza. 24 points for James Harden.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Again, the miss by Harden.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside. And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
Always simple math. That's that UNLV education coming to play. And he knows all about that as well. Most of his points have been three-point shots.
Come on now. We got calculus at our school.
And again, Chicago running the court in transition. Jordan with it. He's picked up by Ariza. Here's Kookin. Buries it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
At the line for your Rockets, James Harden.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
Yeah, it looks like he was a little tight on the line that time. Could have and should have closed it out.
Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And you know what? You got a couple options here. You can take the 3 to tie it or get the quick 2 and then a foul.
And, you know, if it opens up for them inside, the quick 2 would be the way I would lean, Greg. But the foul has to come immediately after that.
You have the foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Jordan dishes to Kerr. Pippen kicks to Kerr. Off target from three-point range. Pulls up for 3. It counts.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. He's in a groove, and that tray of his has just been dead.
So we see the Rockets get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time, though, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden.
I've got to see
Welcome to... Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. The last time these two teams met, it was the Rockets picking up the loss in the outing against the Magic. And so, with that loss, that gives each team one win apiece in this series. Both teams want this one badly.
Probably their poorest defensive effort all season long. I mean, at home, that kind of D is not going to cut it. Never mind when you're on the road.
Hey, I don't know, guys. This may be all speculation. Perhaps they had a bad flight into town the night before, and we all know a rough flight in can lead to turbulence on the court.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Smith at the power forward with Howard at the center. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. And it's Beverly in at the one. Kicks it out to Harden. Misses the three. For the Houston Rockets, they won their last contest in that game against the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Whoa. That'll wake you up.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.
At the line for the Magic.
No good on the second free throw. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. On the wing, Gordon. Fournier for 3. Rebound by Smith.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Pass to Fournier. The three-pointer off the mark.
And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking. Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. A resounding dunk.
Just a take-no-chance slam by the big fella.
Here's Fournier. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
It's stolen by Smith. It's Harden with the drive. It's tipped. The feed to Jennings. Takes a 3. They get it again. Back to Oladipo. Jennings kicks to Oladipo. Feeds to Vucevic. Magic moving the ball around. And he gets the bucket. Fournier's got 5.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open? Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now here's Vucevic. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Fires from 14. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Hezonja comes in for Fournier. Payton, he's checked in for Oladipo. And it's Watson in for Brandon Jennings. The Magic trail by 5. And Watson with the basket on the assist by Vucevic. Watson's got his first basket. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Kicks it out to Harden. Off target with his 3.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
To the wing right side. And it's the Rockets on the break. Finished off the break. Harden's got his second basket.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Just 5 to shoot. Heat. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And stolen by Ilyasova. And now Orlando on the break. Payton can't get it to go. For the Orlando Magic, they come in off a good outing against Milwaukee.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end.
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I
Oh,
don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in the game. It certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
Here's Watson. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Rockets lead by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
So on the floor for Houston. McDaniels is out there with Terry. Then there's Beasley. Then it's Corey Brewer. And it's Capella in the pivot spot, manning the middle. On defense, Houston, 4-point game. And Brewer kicks to McDaniel. And he jams it with authority.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Out to the right wing. Back to Terry. To the paint. Capella, the pass to McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Good on the shot. The Magic trail by 7. And Oladipo kicks to Ilyasova. Rebounded by Capella.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Oladipo. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Rockets?
They're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover. really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch. Not good shot selection. Long range and the defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor.
You're terrible.
Peyton left side. Now the pass to Hazanya. Oladipo for 3. They get it again. Here's Ilyasova. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Bet I whoop your ass.
Pass to Hazanya. The dish to Peyton. Launches it. Score the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
To the wing right side. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And with the offense being right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Fucking pussy.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Jason Smith. Gordon comes in for Ilyasova. And it's Jennings in for Victor Oladipo. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the boards.
It's been brutal in terms of the physicality.
Oh, wow. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is
quit being scary.
Not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. You had to go for it, didn't you?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him.
That jam! I mean, just beautiful. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Man, you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
Here's Hazanya. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Cheap-ass pro league got him right.
Nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. Ariza no luck. Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Peyton, that's good. Rockets trailed by 4. Harden dishes to Howard.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Here's Vucevic. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Ariza. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Ariza. And it's 8 points for James Harden.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall. As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
The Magic shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
It's stolen by Smith. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And it's slammed in by Howard.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. They're teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And, guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
He hits the second from the line. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
you know, he just like every other coach can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around. And that's why he needed the timeout.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop the bleeding. Things were starting to spiral completely out of control. And I think a timeout was a no-brainer there.
Knocked away. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Rockets on top, up 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, get ready for your...
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. It's been quite a game for Elfrid Payton.
Boy, did he put on a show from beyond in that first half. Let's see if the halftime break has any cooling effect on him.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. It's been quite a game for Elfrid Payton.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Oladipo is out there with Jennings. And it's Fournier in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim. And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Kicks it out to Ariza. It's deflected. Houston moving it around. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Fournier's shot is off.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And he gets it to go. Jennings has got his first points in this one.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Oladipo, the pass to Gordon. Here's Fournier. It's rebounded by Houston.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Smith, no luck.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
Yeah, it looked good initially, but then broke down just as quickly.
That's good. The Houston lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Gordon. Ariza kicks to Howard. It's Harden with the drive. The dive for the ball. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Fournier. It's good. This game is all even. Fournier's got his 3rd basket of the night. Harden dishes to Smith. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 8 now on the night. Vucevic with it. And it's Howard picking him up. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break strides.
And now, here are the teams that have heated up offensively in the season's second half. The Rockets 4th.
And as we get to the stretch run of this season, it seems their offense has improved. I mean, they're really getting comfortable with one another, and their production has also increased.
Howard can't get it to go. So Orlando will take it the other way. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
You gotta have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong despite the big fella standing in the way.
The three from Harden. The shot, no good. Nice D from Oladipo. And the serious dunk to finish it off.
That's a big boy dunk right there. Grown man sledgehammer dunk.
That was a violent attack on the rim.
Enough said on that one.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
Coach can't be pleased with their inconsistency on the defensive glass. They've been caught taking pictures out there. They're watching, as opposed to getting in there and securing the orange.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. For the Magic, Gordon's checked in for Ilyasova. And it's Victor Oladipo in for C.J. Watson. On the wing, Harden. There's the triple. A rebound by Hazanya. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now.
Over the last 10 games, as we look at the Rockets, this is how they compare to the rest of the league. Third in blocks, fourth in fast break points, and they are in the top 10 in team points per game.
And talking about the shot blocking ability, you love that mentality. No shot goes unchallenged around the rim. They make sure of that. You have to earn everything you get on the inside.
Nicholson's checked in for Gordon.
He's a dead eye in the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
With one game to go, let's take a look at how the final seeding will look in the East. Take a look at the Cavaliers. And, of course, Houston tied up with them. The Rockets shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game. So we can't get either to fall. Orlando leading by 6. Here's Hazanya. He kicks to Oladipo. Dishes to Smith. It's rebounded by Houston. Ariza's got his third rebound tonight. And it's blocked. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. Here is Harden. He's got 11. They swipe it. And again, Orlando running the court in transition. Another miss by Orlando. Rockets trail by 6. Shot to stop the run. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the first one at the line is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Orlando leading by 5. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Ariza. Throws up. And the jam by Harden.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic, he's checked in for Jason Smith. Aaron Gordon comes in for Andrew Nicholson. Evan Fournier's checked in for Hazanya. And it's Jennings in for Payton. And it's slammed in by Ariza.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
And here's Harden for three. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Magic lead by 1. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter, and if it's anything like the first three, we should be in for a treat. Taking a look at the Rockets. They've got Andrew Goudlock, Beasley out there with Brewer, and there's Terry, and it's Capella in at the 5. Brewer. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. There is just no way, Clark, to tell who is going to pull this one out.
You know what, Kevin? I think looking at this game, it may very well come down to one crucial key play.
Clark, that's a great point. When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
Houston in the lead. Kicks to Terry. Wants to get it to Beasley, and does. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Hazanya's shot is off.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
And I like the job the defense did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Josh Smith, he's checked in for Beasley. Reza comes in for Brewer. James Harden, he's checked in for Goudlock. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Jason Terry. And it's Harden slamming it down.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game. And guys, got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Hazanya. From outside the arc. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Beverley. Beverley's got 5 assists tonight. Pass to Hazanya. From the arc. And that one's good. Hazanya's got 5 points in the quarter.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside. Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Oladipo comes in for Hazanya. And it's Watson in for Brandon Jennings. Here's Harden. Kicks it out to Ariza. Stolen by Gordon. Fournier pass to Gordon. He feeds it to Fournier. Six to shoot. He dishes it to Oladipo. 11 feet away. And he hits the jump shot. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Magic Dancers!
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message Houston's coach was giving to his team. As this game approaches its finale, the outcome's still undecided. He told them, we're not far, fellas. It's within reach. Seize the moment and walk away with a win. Guys?
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Andrew Nicholson comes in for Aaron Gordon. Marble's checked in for Fournier. And it's Elfrid Payton in for C.J. Watson. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Houston.
And and they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
Marble kicks to Smith to tie it up. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. And it's tied up with that one.
Very nice there. He does not waste those opportunities. Just what they needed with this game still in doubt.
For Houston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And it's slammed in by Howard.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
Got sloppy in a close game. You have to take advantage of every opportunity.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic, he's checked in for Jason Smith. Aaron Gordon comes in for Andrew Nicholson. Fournier is checked in for Marble. And it's Jennings in for Payton. And Howard with the stuff. Now it's a 4-point Houston lead. Jennings kicks to Gordon. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That narrows the lead down to just 3.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
Count it!
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher. There's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage.
And the jam by Harden.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
It's Oladipo on the wing. But he stays with it. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Again, Oladipo missing. Harden. No good. So we see the Rocket
this. I realize Said we sober and clap. Done, ain't nothing nice.
Being on some chill. This she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot, been with the sauce, Chef Curry with the pot, boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. Hey, who the is, boy? OVO, man, we really with, boy. Yeah. I got all that. But when they need that favor, who do they call? Maybe I'm searching for the problems, asking what was said and who was involved. Too focused on people's feedback and proving them wrong. They say the shoot. Feel like I'm squeezing in them. Whoever won before just wasn't thinking big enough. I'm about to leave them with them. P dropping, Magic Jordan dropping, Obi dropping, not to mention me dropping. Feel like we paid the rent. $27 and I'm only getting better.